Hey everyone, Falcon Uruguay here. Gonna do another video today. This one's gonna be a little different. We're gonna bypass the military MREs and we're gonna do a civilian MRE review. And today is gonna be an A-pack and Homestyle chicken with noodles and vegetables and sauce. This is the civilian equivalent to menu number 3 for 2014 military MRE, which I reviewed in a previous video. We're going to do the civilian version now. On this one, we've got a date code, and I'm going to try to get it visible here. 0221, which makes it the 221st day of 2010. So obviously this particular menu has been around for quite some time. This one, the production date works out to August 9th of 2010. So we'll go ahead and get into this one. And as you can see here, it's pretty simple. Not a lot of ingredients in this one, not a lot of components, because of course it is a civilian and it is an Ameriqual, as you can see there, but it does use military components. So let's go ahead and get into it. We'll get everything out. All right. And as you can see, here's our little information card here with the nutritional facts for the entire meal. As you can see, it's 1,180 calories, 64 grams of sugar. And I don't know if you can see here what the kit includes. It's got the, you can see here, and all the ingredients for all of the items that are included. So here is our entree, and as you can see here, this is, let's see if I can get this focused here. Come on, there you go. As you can see here, it is marked A-pack on here, so obviously, even though it's in the same type of packaging as the military one, it is been labeled as for use with A-pack items. So we've got that. We've got ourselves a shortbread cookie. We have our crackers. And there is the date code on that, 0204. We have fig bars. And there's the date code on that one. The dreaded osmotic raisins. So, got those. Here's our saltwater pack for our flameless ration heater. Got that. We've got cheese spread fortified, our spoon, and our sleeve for our entree. We have our beverage base lemonade, a moist towelette, and some pepper. As you can see here, the accessory package pretty sparse. No salt, no sugar, no coffee, nothing else, not even gum. All you get is the pepper and the moist towelette. So let's go ahead and begin and get our entree started, and then we'll plate everything up here. So first things first, here's our A-pack heater. Pretty similar to the military ones, except the difference is it comes with this package of salt water. Now, having consumed a few of these before, and this is before I started doing the reviews, I can tell you that these heaters work every time, and they work exceptionally well. As you can see, the date code on this one, it was the 172nd day of 2010. So we'll get our entree inside, and then clear up some of this stuff on here. We're going to take our little packet of salt water, and this is what gave me the idea of putting some salt in the military flameless ration heaters, and it does work. So let's get our salt water in there. That's all inside. We will close that up. We'll put that right there. Get our sleeve. place, we shall try to place this in the sleeve. And let's fold this over a little bit here. Get that in there. Get that pad good and wet. And come on. There we go. And I believe that's starting to, yeah, that's starting to cook off. So we'll leave that over here to the side. Let's get our tray. And we shall go ahead and start plating up some of the items. Now, I've got a bottle of water here that we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our beverage base to. And this is not wanting to cooperate, so we'll just go ahead and clip the top off of it. And that goes right in. Get that in there, and there we go. We've got it done, and we'll go ahead and place our lemonade off to the side. There we go. That's a little better. All right. We'll do our shortbread cookie. And we will crack that open. There is our shortbread cookie. And we shall take that out, and very nice. We'll place that right there. And we'll do our fig bar. We'll get that opened up. And there's our fig bars right there. Very nice. We'll place those there. And we'll go ahead and get our crackers, and we'll see if we can get a hiss out of it. No hiss. But there we go. Let's get these crackers out, and they look fine. Set those right there. Got a little crumb in there. We'll get rid of that. That goes there. And we've proceeded to make a bit of a mess here with the crackers. So that's cleaned up. And we've got our cheese spread. We'll go ahead and give that a good knead, and we'll proceed to clip the corner off of that. Let's get our cracker right there, front and center, and we will proceed to get our cheese spread on there. So we'll place that right there. Here, we'll flip that around so people can see that it is the cheese spread. There we go. And we'll place our cracker there. These things. The osmotic raisins. Now, we'll go ahead and just at least get that opened up a little bit. Now, I'm only going to pour out, I don't know if you can see. Wow. You can definitely smell those raisins. As you can see, they're kind of it's kind of a moist packed thing. If you can see how they look glossy and they're actually kind of moist. Not like your traditional nice dry raisin. We're going to get a couple of those out here because, well, I'm only going to put a few out here. So, and I don't know if you can see on here. Let's see. Here we go. Reason why they look so moist is you can see the ingredients on here. We've got raisins, glycerin, and medium chain triglycerides, which acts as a preservative agent to make these last a long time. Part of it is also it helps in the supposedly in the drying process, and of course the glycerin adds moisture to it and allows them to be soft, and also because of the fact that things tend to mold and spores and such tend to have a hard time starting colonies in stuff such as glycerin, which is a pretty thick, viscous product, and just the properties of it would allow it to act as a preservative and long shelf life. And we got our moist towelette and our pepper. We're going to go ahead and put that over here to the side. And we've got our trusty spoon, and it's let's get it out of the package here. And seems like a standard, you know, standard plastic spoon that you would find in, you know, a pack of, you know, fork, knife, and spoons that you would buy at a dollar store, or although this is a little firmer than those, it's a little, seems like it's a little better quality. So we'll set that off here. And I don't know if you can hear it or not. Let's see if we can get this close to the camera. You can hear that cooking off pretty well. So we'll go ahead and we'll pause the video for a moment and let that heat up all the way. All right, guys. I'm chiming back in here because I want you guys to really hear this. That is cooking off really, really well. The thing about these APAC heaters is once you put in the salt water, at first sometimes it doesn't seem like it's not going to work. It seems like it's just going to be, well, it's, you know, it's going to work slowly, but once they set off and once they start going, they go for quite a while and they get super, super hot. So just wanted to chime in real quick. We'll come back in a minute or two here and wait till it's all heated up. All right, we're back. While I was waiting for the meal to heat up, I did a quick search on these osmotic raisins, those medium chain triglycerides. And I found this, and this is pretty interesting. This might be one of the reasons why they're using it as a preservative, as part of the osmotic raisins. And I'm quoting this from a Wikipedia article regarding the medium chain triglycerides, and I'll read it to you right here. I've got it on my, I don't know if you could see that. I got it on my screen. MCTs passively diffuse from the GI tract to the portal system without requirements for modifications like long-chain fatty acids or very long-chain fatty acids. In addition, MCTs do not require bile salts for digestion. Patients who have malnutrition, malabsorption, or particularly fatty acid metabolism disorders are treated with MCTs because MCTs do not require energy for absorption, use, or storage. And this is the part that's interesting. Medium-chain triglycerides are generally considered a good, biologically inert source of energy that the human body finds reasonably easy to metabolize. They have potentially beneficial attributes in protein metabolism, but may be contraindicated in some situations due to a reported tendency to induce ketogenesis and metabolic acidosis. However, there is no authority reporting no risk of ketoacidosis or ketonemia with MCTs at a level associated with normal consumption. So, obviously what they're doing is they're using these medium-chain triglycerides as another way of adding protein to the raisins, and of course the MCTs seem to help also with preservative properties for the raisins. So, just food for thought, guys. I always saw that about the osmotic raisins, and I was trying to figure out why they were using medium-chain triglycerides. That seems to be maybe one of the reasons. So, I think this is pretty much heated up. I mean, it's pretty damn hot here. And let me see if I can open this up and you guys can see that this thing does create an incredible amount of heat. I mean, I really have to hold it by the sleeve just to get this out because of the fact, I mean, you could see how much steam is coming out of that. And it's, gosh darn it, that's boiling hot. Okay. I'm pretty certain that if I had a hot beverage bag right now and some coffee, I could place that in here. I could place that in here and it would definitely heat up a nice piping hot cup of coffee even after all of heating the entree. So here's our entree, and this is, man, that's hot. Darn it. That's almost too hot to hold. And we'll go ahead and, oh man, get a good hold on this and open it right up. And there we go. And as you can see, it looks pretty similar to menu number 3 that I reviewed earlier. So let's get that out on the tray. And let's get our spoon here, make sure we get all of it out. Man, that is hot. Hot. Oh, wow. All right. So, let's get all this out of the way. Here we go. And there's our entree. Again, similar to menu number 3. You have some nice pieces of chicken in there, although it seems like this might actually have a little bit more pasta than the military one. So they might have tweaked the recipe in the, 4 years between this production and the one that I got for the military one. And as you can see here, we've got a nice, we got chicken, we've got our pasta, we've got, there's some peas, there's carrots, there looks like there's little pieces of red bell pepper in there. And looks like you got a nice mix of some white and dark meat chicken in there. And it looks pretty good. So let's get ourselves a nice little spoonful here. And that looks pretty appetizing. And here we go. Wow. Again, that's hot. Yeah. Tastes pretty much the same as the menu number 3 that I reviewed, and you can see that video on my channel. You can review that. Yeah, no different, except that this is a little less salty than the military version. So Having said that, we're going to go ahead and, since this doesn't come with salt, let's add a little bit. And I mean, you may not, I don't know if you would want to add salt. Personal preference, I'd like it a little saltier. But it's fine as is. If you're on a low salt diet, I mean, I think you'll get more than enough sodium out of this, but taste-wise, I think with a large amount of pasta that's in here, it does tend to make it a little more bland than the military one, which had a lot more chicken in it. So, again, very tasty. We'll try to get a nice part of it here, if I can ever get it on this to stay on the spoon. It's the inherent problem with this type of pasta. It isn't cut small, so it will kind of want to flop off the spoon. Let's give that a try. Oh yeah, with the extra salt, it does work really well. Why not? We'll add the pepper and see if that even, jazzes it up more. Come on. Hands don't want to cooperate today. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and give this a try with the pepper on it. Come on. Yeah, it's definitely not wanting to cooperate today. That pasta doesn't want to stay on the spoon. So you can see, I don't know if you can make it out there. There's some pepper on there. It's there, but I don't know how much it really adds to the flavor, because it's such a minute amount of pepper that it's kind of diffused amongst the pasta and the sauce and everything else. So let's go ahead and dig into our cracker here with the cheese spread. So let's see if I can. I was going to try to break it, but let's do this. Man, this just does not want to cooperate today, does it? Wow. All right. And here we go. Here's our cracker with the cheese spread. What more can you say? Yeah, it's really tasty. The cheese is quite good, even though it is, at this point, 5 years old. And it has darkened a little bit in color, but the flavor's perfectly fine. If anything, I think this particular one has it's kind of more buttery than the normal cheese spread you get. I don't know if it's this particular batch. I'm not sure what this does taste like. It's a little more buttery, if you can, than the sharper cheese spread that you get in the military ones. So, yeah. All right, we'll set that down. Let's go back to our this here. Yeah. Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. That would definitely make me very happy while you're camping or out and about. And we'll give our lemonade a try here. Oh yeah, almost tastes like Country Time flavored lemon. You know, that lemonade. Only difference is this, of course, has the artificial sweeteners in it, but they're not that metallic tasting. I think it's the I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's the whichever artificial sweetener that they're using. It's really good, and you don't get that real super duper artificial metallic flavoring that you would normally get with artificial sweeteners. So, and let's go ahead and we'll get into our fig bar here, and let's break that open. Very nice. Have a nice firm texture to it. We'll grab this piece and we'll take a try out of that. Fig bar is nice. Nice fig flavor. Very prominent. The cake itself, or I'm not sure how you want to call it, the crust or cake, is quite dense. Has a nice chew to it. It's not overly dry where it just kind of crumbles into little tiny bits in your mouth. That there is enough moisture in there that it stays together when you chew it, but dry enough to where it's not mushy. And really, that's really yeah, it's really tasty. Nothing but a kind of an oversized Fig Newton. Yeah, that works really well. And now we have our shortbread cookie. Let's see if I can. There we go. It is rather dense, and as you can see here, it's rather crumbly. But looks nice. It's got a nice nice texture to it. The bottom's got a nice browning to it, and the top is quite light colored. Let's give that a try. Oh yeah, very good shortbread. Buttery, sweet. First, you get this kind of a little bit of vanilla in there, like kind of like a vanilla flavoring in there, and you can taste the butter and the sugar, and that's very pleasant. I mean, I think this would go incredibly well with a cup of coffee, but of course you'd have to supply your own. But a good cup of coffee and one of these, I think, would make your day any day. You'd be quite content out in a pouring rain with a cup of hot coffee and one of these cookies. I think you'd be all right with it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is quite tasty. All right, hold on for a second here. Last but not least, the osmotic raisins. Let's see here. There we go. And we can give these a try. Well, how can I explain this? Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, dear Lord. All right. Here's the issue with these osmotic raisins. You put them in your mouth, and the first thing you taste is not raisin. It isn't even the glycerin that you would taste. They taste musty. Even though if you get a pack that are, this one's 5 years old, you can get them fresh, they all taste pretty much the same. They taste musty. And it must be the triglycerides that they're using, must impart that sort of flavor to it. The combination of that and the glycerin might lend to some bizarre taste, but they're moist. They're kind of squishy when you chew them. And I don't know, I really, they're not pleasant. I mean, are they edible? Yes. If you were hungry enough, would you eat them? Absolutely. I mean, I don't think they would cause you any issues eating these, but would you enjoy the process of eating these? Absolutely not. You know, at least they're not, you know, they're not rock hard. They're not, I don't know. I just don't like them. I really am not a fan of the osmotic raisins. So, well, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Again, this was a review of an 8-pack civilian MRE. And, of course, this is our Homestyle chicken with noodles and vegetables and sauce. Again, if you like the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And please watch the military version of this particular entree. That's my 2014 MRE menu number 3 video. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching this. And for more information on MREs and such, please visit mreinfo.com and join the forums and get all the information you'll ever want or need on MREs. So this is Falcon Uruguay signing off. Thanks again. You guys have a great week.